Hey everyone. Hey everyone. This is another moment of the life segment. This is Chimoga here. I'm just working. Right now I'm gonna upload a video. And then I'm gonna edit some bios. So yeah. Anyway. Let's keep this here work. Periodically say a couple things. Nonsense in my circle. Um Oh, Saberua, Saberua, Saberua do. Saberua, Saberua, Saberua do. Say, Saberua do. Oh, say. Oh, Saberua do. Oh, say. Oh, Saberua do. Oh, say. Oh, Saberua do. Oh, Saberua do. Has anyone been watching the Euros, by the way? I haven't. I mean, I've watched some highlights, but it's all crap. I mean, world football is just dead. I mean, the last highlight I saw was let me show my face. But the last highlight I saw was Jamal Musiala's goal against. Was that Turkey? I forget which team it was. But they lob the ball up, and the ball just falls straight down like it's flat. He scoops it up, and he curls it in. I guess the bottom corner. The keeper, of course, either didn't dive or didn't dive well. I'm like, what is this? This is like recess when you have a flat ball and kids are attacking each other and there's no ref. That is not soccer. That is not chuku. Oh, boogie chuku. And it's not even football, which is the wrong term. But anyway, sorry to my European English speakers who devoted the term football. Spirits told me the right term is soccer in Latin, which is the basis of the English language. And then it's the same thing as energy. In my language, which most people call Igbo now, should be called Akila language, is Chukwu. You can also call it Omunike, Omunike, same thing. Sport models how energy works. That particular sport, that is. So, yeah, football is just wrong. Yeah. It's not even Shoku, it's really Araloku. Well, apparently those things, the things we call feet aren't, they shouldn't be called, or the thing on your body you call a foot, you shouldn't call a foot. That's really the name for what we call finger. Interesting. Anyway, Araloku. Any of you who love English so much, I don't know what to do. It's an evil language, it's broken. I mean, I studied English in college. Well, I'll just go through this just to prove I understand English to some of you idiots. I study English to college. I speak it. It's a broken language. It's just nonsense. But anyway, even the way they classify it, like they'll classify what they were speaking in like what is it, 1000 is Middle English. It's not the same language now. What do you mean Middle English? It's something else. Even what Shakespeare was speaking was something else. I mean, come on. Stupidity. Anyway. Oh, Saberua, duo. Saberua, duo. Say. Saberua duo. Actually, have I already put that together or not? Wow, I'm not sure if I put that together. No, I definitely did not. Wait a minute, let's look at this. What did I call it? No, I put it together now. Thinking of this video I'm putting up on Inquiria now, check it out. Obviously, we're on Chimuge's comments now, but basically, it's a live performance recap of my first ever live performance at the Abdu Review open mic here in Atlanta. Check it out. Shout out to the Abdu Review. And I'm just recapping a live performance. It'll go up on Inquiria like now. Oh, Saberua, 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 do. Oh, Saberua, 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 do. Oh, oh, say, oh, Saberua, do. 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 Oh, say, oh, Saberua, shoo. Oh, say, oh, say, oh, Saberoo, I do. Oh, Saberoo, I do. Oh, Saberoo, I shoo. Oh, ha. Oh, ha. I think it's too much for this computer to look that up. Oh well. Oh Saberoo, I do. Oh Saberoo, I shoo. Oh Saberoo, I do. Oh say, ha. Oh say, ha. Oh Saberoo, I do. Oh Saberoo, I do. Oh Saberoo, I do. Oh Saberoo, I chew. Oh Saberoo, I do. Oh say, ha. Oh say, ha. Oh Saberoo, I do. Oh Saberoo, I do. Oh Saberoo, I do. Oh say, oh say, oh Saberoo, I do. Oh Saberoo, I chew. Oh Saberoo, I do. Oh say, here I see 44. Utabo kala kana nagwa kala kana. Kancharmru ka kancharmo bunaru. Ilum on yishi anyan. Sri my trail being kadaka. Can you soft? Abru karadabra. Nakwa osati brakwanu. Come abwa nakwa komos. Oh, Saberoo, I do. Oh, Saberoo, I do. Oh, Saberoo, I do. Oh, say, oh, say, oh, Saberoo, I do. Oh, Saberoo, I do. Oh, Saberoo, I do. Oh, say, ha. Oh, say, ha. Oh, Saberoo, I do. Oh, Saberoo, I rue. Oh, Saberoo, I do. Oh, say, ha. Oh, say, ha. Oh. lot of 11s. Oh, say, Baru, I do. Oh, say, Baru, I do. Say, Baru, I do. Say. Oh, say, Baru, I do. Oh, say, Baru, I do. oh say, what do I do? Oh, say, oh, say, oh, oh say, oh say, what do I do? Oh, say, oh, say, oh say, what do I do? Oh, oh say, what do I do? Oh, say, oh, 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 oh. See how to add instant link to YouTube. Let's look at this. Oh.
Building your online business? Go to Wix.com and set up your. Similarly, you can add your Instagram as well onto your YouTube channel. So let's see how do we do that. So first of all, you need to go to Instagram website and just copy the URL. That is the exact link that will take you to your profile. Then go to your YouTube channel, and in case you don't know how to go here, so you just click on this profile and just select your channel from here. So once you do that, this is the page that would be opened. Once this page is opened, go to customize channel. This will open up options for channel customization. From here you need to go to basic info. Scroll all the way down to where it says links and add a link.
No,
you can add a type. Wix gives you the power of AI to build the website you need. So make sure to include them if you want to make a link clickable. To add a social media link to your YouTube video descriptions, firstly go to the YouTube Studio from your browser. And here there are two places where you can include these social media links to your YouTube video descriptions. But the question is, would you like to add it to a single video or to all of your videos? For your already uploaded videos, you have to do it one by one, or for a single video if you want to include the links for a single video only. Let's take this one, for example. Click on details. Firstly, copy your social media link from your browser. Then come back here, and in the description box, you can paste the link. Click on save, and let's see. Let's scroll down to the description, and we see that it is there. If you want to add the social media links to all of your videos, then from your YouTube Studio, go to settings. Here you need to select upload defaults, and here you see a title and a description. If you include your links in this description under the settings tab, then it will automatically add all of your social media links to your upcoming new videos. So when you copy here a link and save it, and when you want to add a new video, for example.
Okay, this is looking too complicated for me. This is makes you bleed here. This is detailed doer stuff. Oh Lord. Oh, okay. Detailed doer. That's too much for me. All right, let's just do what I know. Copy and paste the link. It probably won't look nice. All right, let's be positive. It'll look great. Okay, and then I need to. All right, well, let's just push through. Man, okay. Post this, and then I'll take a break. Also, let's make sure this is the.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Let me hear your thoughts.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hello, everybody. I don't like how I sound when I say that. Just I need more food. Donate to my GoFundMe. Help me get more food. Ooh, I just saw 2121. I saw 22. Utabo na guacalacan. Come to dinner. Can I get food? I've been doing a lot of research into my situation and thinking. And particularly thinking about my college situation, right? Because what got me with my college situation is I go to Harvard, right? And there are two types of people at Harvard. They're the types of people who think Harvard made them a person, and the type of people who are at Harvard to get a job. I was at Harvard to get a job, okay? I just thought college was necessary to get a job, at least that it would give you a boost, or at least it would increase the chances of you getting a job to a statistically significant degree. That's what I thought. And then I thought that Harvard would give you a bigger boost than most, if not all, their colleges. So when I got in, I was like, fine, let me go. Long story short, it was a bad decision. Lord have mercy. Yeah, it was a bad decision. See, 22 again. Man, make good decisions. Why am I praying in English? Campaign off for my. Yeah, campaign off for my decision. Equi. Also, song, same thing. Weirdly. But anyway, I need to look into the metaphysics on that. Has to do with how the E works. Anyway, the whole point is, so I get to Harvard. Basically, it was only about maybe a month or two before I graduated that I realized that, college in general does not actually give you a boost getting a job. I know some of you might have known that. I didn't. No one knows everything. That was just one thing I know. I didn't have good people giving me advice. I know that. So then, I just felt like I wasted my time. Then also another thing is I thought that at least in my circle, particularly among my family members, because again, there's just a lot of sellouts in my family. That's the problem. I thought they would at least give me some baseline respect as I graduated Harvard. That didn't happen either. Clearly, by my situation, I couldn't even get baseline respect. I'm hitting people up for help after my abuse situation, my sister, and I have them saying, "Oh, what you went through is fine. I sleep with my sister." I mean, come on, there's all this nonsense. Korobia, I can make chugi, ha 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 ha. I can make. Okorobia and Shio Paracera. Anyway. Yeah, so I have all this nonsense. I was reflecting on that, right? And just in particular why the expectations of the people in my circle were so off. They seem to have this expectation that when I come out of Harvard, I'll be in perfect health. Because that's the other thing they don't realize. I was very unhealthy coming out of Harvard. And I think they thought just because, I didn't have cancer, I was healthy. That really seemed to be what it is. So I was looking at that, right? And I realized that how do I explain it? Let me think for a second. Basically, I was thinking about it, and I did some research, and I also talked to spirits, and basically, I think that Harvard and other elite schools, particularly for Black students, does give an advantage in terms of getting hired by other people, but it does not kick in your 20s. You understand? Because I'm 26 years old right now. I graduated 22. That's another thing. A lot of people who graduate from elite schools, they do it after 5 or 6 years. So you can't really compare me directly to those people because we entered at different times, right? At least we got accepted at different times, right? So I got in 2016, graduated 2020. Yeah, people might have got in 2014, graduated 2020. That's pretty common. A lot of people take one gap year, two gap years, whatever, or a year off, whatever. So anyway, the whole point of that is based on the research. First of all, if you're looking for data on the earnings of college graduates in general, and then Ivy League graduates specifically, if you read between the lines, a lot of those graduates do not necessarily hit the ground running after they graduate, because the language used in the research is always something like, this is the income after 3 years of work experience, or this is the income after like 10 years after graduation, or 10 years of work experience. You understand? There's not much reliable data, at least that I could find online, of people who have just graduated college, especially not in detail. And the other thing you have to realize is a lot of people lie, right? I've realized, because I've been around, for example, Harvard people, a lot of them are liars. Really, okay, most of them are liars, really. So, if you send out a survey asking people what job they got, what their salary is, there's going to be a lot of lying in there as well. So that'll mess up the data, because it's just a lying bunch of people. So people naturally inflate their incomes and their outcomes in the job market. But anyway, the whole point of that is, it seems fairly common for people, maybe a year or two after graduation, a couple years after graduation, to not be making that much income. And mind you, the data didn't even parse out, at least what I looked at. And to be clear, perhaps in academia they have very detailed data, but I'm just going off of what I could find online, and I looked at it for, how long was I looking it up? Really, like, okay, like 35 minutes, but like, let's be honest, in like, you can get a sense of what the so-called scientific consensus is on a subject if you overview for like 35 minutes. Going beyond that, you're really just getting into really detailed information. But I'm just giving you an overview, okay? I'm still gonna do more research. I'm gonna make some videos on this. But then also I went to Harvard. I reflected on this for years. I talked to spirits who overviewed the data, and I know a lot of you are closet atheists or open atheists, but I mean, explain to me how bumblebees fly if you don't believe in spirits. I mean, physicists are pretty open about the fact that they don't know what's going on there. I need to attack physics, honestly. Like, you people don't know how a bumblebee flies, and you want to open your mouths. Oh my god. I mean, I know some. I know some. I mean, there's one person I know very well who I care about a lot, who's in physics. Shout out to them. No shade. It just, what are physicists doing in general? It's like, Jesus, academia, just, my lord. But anyway, the whole point is that, right? If you look over the data, right, it's not necessarily true. First of all, the idea that an Ivy League school is going to automatically make you a millionaire, which seems to be the idea that a lot of people in my circle had, particularly my elders, particularly my biological father, Anthony eBay, F him, anyway. They have this idea, I'm just gonna come out a millionaire. He was always talking like, oh, just go onto Wall Street, go onto Wall Street. It takes, you don't just walk up. First of all, I'm not interested in being on Wall Street. Secondly, even if I was, you cannot just wake up one day and walk onto Wall Street if just because you graduate an Ivy League school. That is one of the most, if not the most competitive job industries in the world. I mean, people who eventually get a Wall Street job, um, they go through a years long process. I mean, it's just stupidity. He kept telling me, "Oh, go to Wall Street, go to Wall Street." I just looked at him. That's like just telling someone to wake up one day and start working as a doctor at a hospital. Stupidity. Um, this is just a stupid old man who doesn't understand my context, running his mouth, and then he staged an attack against me. I mean, come on. Oh Lord. All right, give me a second. Okay, but anyway, sorry that just had to calm down for a second. I'm just thinking of all that idiocy I had to deal with. But anyway, the whole point is you can't the if you look at it, the median, most of the data I saw said the median salary for an Ivy League graduate after 10 years of work experience was something like $80,000, like 81,000. And then for black Ivy League graduates, it was less. It might have been like 60. Let me look it up again. Let me give you guys actual statistics. Median salary for Ivy League graduates by race. Okay. What are more recent statistics? Okay, this is something called Financial Samurai. Why not? Okay. Okay, according to the Department of Education scorecard, former Ivy League attendees who receive federal aid earn a median of about 90,500 a decade after starting school, right? So that would be about, well, that's a decade. See that they hide it again. So you might have started school at 20 instead of 18. So then you're 30 and you're making 90K, which obviously more than most people, but like this idea you're just gonna walk out of there and you're gonna be able to buy the world. No, right? Because there's levels to money, right? And then do they have the racial income here? No, I'm not seeing the racial income here. Where's the? Okay, here we go. This one from Inside Higher Ed. It looks like it has the racial. What? Do they have the racial income here? Okay, I can't find it. The point is the maybe this is for Black Ivy League graduates. Very small group. Um. they still doing their immigration nonsense? The big bruise among black Ivy League students overrepresented. Oh my lord. Oh Lord have mercy. They're still doing that stupidity. You're all black. Oh my dad's from Jamaica. My dad's from Georgia. My dad's from Nigeria. To deal with that nonsense. Oh my lord. They're still being. I destroyed them. I destroyed them back then. I destroyed this little fake group thing. All this were from this. The country does not exist now. People drew lines on a map now. People, do you know who your great grandfather was? A lot of these people talking nonsense. The great grandfather was from a different country, probably one they don't like. Oh my lord. My lord, that's stupidity. But black Ivy League students to waste time. Anyway. It looks like the search results might have changed a bit. I can't. Okay. My head's starting to hurt. Anyway, the point is, right? So it looks like on the median salary for Ivy League graduates, let's say the ones who, a lot of the figures they usually use are the ones who receive some sort of federal aid, right? But most of those people would not be black, right? Just because of the population statistics of Ivy League schools. The median salary is like $90K. For black students, I was seeing numbers like 60 something K. And mind you, per capita income for black people in the US is like 25K. And then household income, the stats they give are like 57K, 60K. Although that's definitely an overestimate because they overestimate the amount of black wealth in the U.S. But anyway, the point is, if you as an individual are making as much as their estimated black household income as one person, you're doing better than most black people. But I mean, you're not a millionaire, you're not Bill Gates, you're nothing like that. This is like a decade after you started school, right? This is not happening at age 26. This is certainly not happening at age 23, 24, when my elders are harassing me and Magnus eBay and his stupid self was lying in public that I was unemployed. I'll go into this more detail. Basically, we're nowhere. We're trying to get my NIN, which is some identification, or it's basically an identification card in Nigeria. And then the people ask for, because the thing is, the way Anthony eBay and Magnus eBay like to travel and gather guests or whatever, they basically they just treat you like a slave, right? So you're just running all over the place at their beck and call, and if you're a visitor, there's not much you can do, because these are people who are not used to people liking them, because no one likes them. So whenever someone's in their presence, they just do everything to make sure they can't leave. That is their character. But anyway, so these unlikable idiots, I couldn't do anything. I'm like 24. This is my last trip to Nigeria, unfortunately. So they're handling the NIN. I don't know how to get it, right? Because again, I unfortunately don't live home, right? And also, like, those things are complicated. They say they can handle it, whatever. They ask the lady. The lady was very shameful. My government name is Chimoge Chijioke Ibe, right? I don't have an English name. So I give my name. The lady asked me, what is your English name? I just looked at her and said, I knew no BioWare at the time. This was kind of I was speaking in Shoku, but it wasn't too bad. Anyway, I said, I knew no BioWare. I knew that John Maka English name. I just looked at the woman. This is a very shameful woman. This is a very shameful woman. What is your English name? You're a very shameful woman. Go paint your face white and move to England if you love English name. But anyway, this shameful woman asked me that. Then later in the conversation, they're talking to Anthony and Magnus. They asked my employment status. Magnus says he's unemployed. And I was very tired, mind you, because I hadn't eaten very much. Because the way they run those trips, there's not much to eat. We've been out all day. So I protested, but I think the shameful woman didn't hear me or whatever. And I just said, let me not fight this old man today. So I left him alone. I left Magnus alone. Maybe I should have struck Magnus down right there. Then I wouldn't be in this situation. Anyway, shout out to Magnus. O dorma que bien, o que doce. Magnus, Anyway, so see. This is the problem. I can't think of things that happened in my life and not get upset. So much nonsense happened. Anyway, I forgot my train of thought. Magnus made me upset. But anyway, the whole point is, right, I'm thinking about how unreasonable these people are. I'm looking at the statistics for Black Ivy League graduates, and it's apparent that you don't necessarily get like $1 billion as soon as you leave. And also, mind you, I've talked to several other Harvard graduates who are Black, and they're unemployed, or they know people who are unemployed, right? And I've talked to people. There's someone I know, shout out to them, who told me a story about how they knew a bunch of people who, because of the racism at their jobs, because mind you, you're also Black, the places where Harvard would place you, there's a lot of racism. The racism was so intense that they knew like 7 people who just quit their job with no plan. Of course, you're not going to have money, at least long term, for that, right? So again, if you're looking at the group, and mind you, I graduated during that medical emergency that happened in 2020. There was lockdown, and I was very sick. So this idea that I was just gonna come out with a pool of money is ridiculous. Then my stupid sister runs off to Atlanta. To make sure she does not leave this planet, I go with her. The situation that happens. Mind you, I'm working all through that. I just had not gotten money yet because, I'm building up my own business, right? And you're never going to get money at first. Because I'm dealing with people who don't understand business. Anthony Ibe doesn't understand business. He doesn't understand business. I remember I would always ask how his little business started because he runs his medical office. I'd get vague answers. I don't know which sugar daddy gave him money for that, but he did not build it up himself. There's something funny about his business. But anyway, the whole point is, I've been reflecting on my situation. What I've got is that the boost that Ivy League specifically, and I think it's very different than other colleges give you, will kick in your like 30s, right? Before that, where you land has to do with the socioeconomic standing of your family, and it's a combination of because first of all, one thing you have to keep in mind also is Harvard. Oh, I saw another 22. Kanchurumru, elum, ka, kanyusoka. Make another wish. But anyway, one thing you have to keep in mind is that, and I saw another 22. Kanchurumru, elum, utabo kalakan, kanto. But anyway, one thing you have to keep in mind is that, sorry, losing my train of thought here. One thing you have to keep in mind is that Harvard in particular, and I think Ivy League schools in general, do not have that many entrepreneurial students, in that most of the people who graduate are looking to work for someone else. Maybe in like several decades, they'll run their own business, but I doubt they would have founded it, right? So that is just not, those are just not, that's just not the mindset of most of the people there, right? So they're looking for something different than what I was looking for. Coming out of college, I was definitely open to working for someone else, and I eventually did. I worked for Anthony eBay, although he's a terrible boss. But anyway, he still owes me money. But anyway, the my long term goal is to found my own business, right? I just want to found my own business, and even now I could. I mean, I'm not 100% opposed to working for someone else, but it's just not my personality. It's not my character. And the job would really have to dovetail with what I'm doing because there's no way I put down my business, right? There's no way I put down my business. And really the main, because I'm going to talk about the jobs I'm naturally supposed to work, because everyone has their professions they're naturally supposed to work. There's actually a natural 10, right? Really the only one where I can really work for someone else is being an athlete, right? Long term, I can do that. But even then, you're supposed to do multiple things. So I'll talk about that. But anyway, and really, as a musician, I would be more into contract work. I could do that. Like, you pay me for a show, that kind of thing. But I mean, a permanent gig in the right situation, not necessarily bad, but it just, working for someone else is just not really my thing long term. In short term, there ended up not being options on for me, right? Really. I mean, other than working for Anthony, and he just was not helpful. But anyway, the whole point I'm making is, right, for people who are coming out of Ivy League, right out of college, if your family doesn't support you, or if most employers do not just give you a job basically based off of your previous socioeconomic standing, which is a socioeconomic standing of your family. It's not something you did this life. Then there's a good chance you'll be left with nothing. That's really what happened to me. My family didn't support me. My family abused me, and I'm black, right? So that really cut into socioeconomic standing point. Because sure, growing up, I lived in a 6-figure house, but when you're black, the 6 figures is worth a lot less. I'm not gonna say it made us poor socioeconomically, although again, we really need to broaden how we look at access to resources and privilege relative to that. I'm going to talk about that in the future. But anyway, the whole point is that also when you're black, you're more susceptible to random times of want, right? And that's to an extent what happened. Just random crazy things can happen. That's what happened to me. So the whole point is, I've been reflecting on that, and I realized that the people in my circle are so stupid that they believe just because I went to Harvard, I should never want for anything. And then when you mix that with crazy Christianity, crazy closet atheism, then they just left me for dead. So that's something I'm reflecting on. On the one hand, I feel better. I feel validated looking at the statistics and thinking about it. That, I know I didn't do anything wrong. I know it wasn't irresponsible to get in this position. And I'm doing better than I was before, but I'm still in a tough spot. All the signs are telling me I'm going to come out of this tough spot soon. I'm seeing angel numbers, but I'm not there yet. I still need help, and, I just need to do some other things. But it's, I know I didn't do anything wrong to get in this spot. But then on the other hand, I'm just very upset that I was around a bunch of stupid people. I was raised by a bunch of idiots for the most part. The good people who are around me or raised me just have not been able to help me enough, and here I am. But anyway, it's currently 1:28 a.m. here in Atlanta. Let me finish uploading this thing. Saberua. I know some elections are happening. I saw the UK election happen. There's a new prime minister. I'm seeing something about French elections. I'll look into that. Might cover those soon. Let me know if you guys want to hear those videos about those subjects. Um, oh, Saberua, Saberua, Saberua. Seeing House of the Dragon is trending. Not into any of the Game of Thrones anything. It's all pretty disgusting, honestly. But see, it's trending. House of the Dragon. You guys want me to talk about that stuff? Let me know if you do. I'll factor it in somehow. My upcoming project, I might have stuff about Game of Thrones, but my God, I don't think I'll ever watch it. I might just read the Wikipedia article and talk about it. I just remember in high school some weird. I mean, almost everyone I went to high school was weird, but some weird kids in high school were talking about Game of Thrones, and I wanted to throw up. I mean, well, why would you watch that nonsense? My goodness. What is it again? I do that one, that one, that one. Oh, Saberua. Saberua, Saberua, do. Saberua, 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 do. Say, oh. Oh, say, oh, say, oh. Oh, say, oh. Oh, Saberua, 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 do. Oh, Saberua, 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 do. Oh, Saberua, Saberua. Oh, say, oh, oh, say, oh, oh, Saberua, 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 do, oh, Saberua, 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 do, oh, say, oh, say, oh, Saberua, 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 do, oh, Saberua, Saberua. Saberua, do, oh, say, oh, say, oh, Saberua, 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 do, oh, Saberua, 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 do, oh, say, oh, say, oh, Saberua, 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 do, oh, Saberua, the video is up. Check it out on Inquiry. Oh, say, oh, say, oh, oh, say, oh, say, oh, saberua, saberua, do, oh. Oh, say. Oh, say. Oh, say. Oh, say. Oh, saberua. Uh, oh, say. Oh, say. Oh, saberua, do. Oh, saberua, do. Oh, say. Oh, say. Oh, saberua, do. Oh, saberua, do. Oh, oh, say, oh, say, oh, saberua, do. Oh, saberua, do. Oh, say, oh, say, oh, saberua, do. Oh, say, oh, say, oh, saberua, do, oh, saberua, do, oh, saberua, do, oh, how do I do this again now? Oh, say, oh, say, oh, saberua, do, oh, saberua, do, oh, say, oh, say, oh, saberua, do, oh, saberua, do, oh, say, oh, say, oh, saberua, do, oh, saberua, do, oh, say, oh, say, oh, oh, say, oh, say, oh, saberua, do, oh, saberua, do, oh, say, oh, say, oh, saberua, do, oh, saberua, got you, oh, say, oh, say, oh, saberua, do, oh, say, Oh, say, oh, saberua, do. Oh, saberua, do. Oh, say, Baruadu. Oh, say, Baruadu. Oh, say, oh, say, Baruadu. Oh, say, Barugadu. Oh, say, Buragadu. Oh, say, Baruagadu. Oh, say, Baruagachu. All gamu. Nindi, all game nowhere, all game no Ikondi, all game Nindi Pongquen, oh Saberua, all where bear, oh Saberua, onwegi ebere, mononwere ya kwana, kala kwana, ekwensu nishi, abali na jiko, ala yabu, amadio ha, Saberua, do, on that 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 do, do, on that do, on that do, on that do, do, on that do, on that do, on that do, do. Oh Saberu I do, oh Saberu I do, oh say, oh Sala I say, oh say, oh Sala I say, oh say, oh Sala I say, oh Sala I say, oh Sala I say, oh say, Baru why, on that why, on that canoe, abum canoa, abum paru guju, anime sansone ba, anime boy off oh saberua, anime boy off oh saberua. Anime boy upon quem, o saberua, anime boy upon quem, o saberua, lengwanyeke, o saberua, nebo anazu, anebo anua, o saberua. Saberua, Saberua, on that jiko, you can go on that jikanua. Saberua, Saberua, Kanua, Saberua, Biko Kanua, Another live performance there. Well, by the time you see it, it won't be live anymore. Saberua, do. Oh. Saberua, Saberu got you. Oh, say. Oh, say. Oh, Saberua, do. Oh, Saberua, Saberu got you. Oh, say. Oh, say. Oh, Saberoo, 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 do. Oh, Saberoo, Saberoo, Saberoo got you. Oh, say, huh. Oh, say, huh. Abumo Saberua, Abumo Saberua, Anime do nu, anime do nu, anime kanua, 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 biko kanua, biko kanua, biko kanua, biko kanua, biko kanua, abum kanua, anama wow, abum kanua, nakama kanua. Measure, come measure, come measure, abunkanua, agamakanua, biko kanua, so kanua, abunkanua, agamakaua, manamakanua, kanua, okay, wow, boom, kanua, I got me wow, boom, wow, hapu and maybe undo wow, hapu and maybe undo wow, hapu, and maybe a wow, I got me maybe I got me I got me I got me measure kwana, I got me measure you kwana, because you maybe mbuni maybe can measure ikwashiri maybe mbui get measure kanua, I get me 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 give me kanua, anamizemanu, anamizeo, kanizeo, ooh. Bad baby alleges abuse by baby daddy Levon. Heart goes out to everyone in that situation. I'm just reading that here online. Heart goes out to everyone involved in that situation. LeBron praises Bronny's resilience, reflects on his own approach. I mean, I don't know. Bronny could turn out to be a very talented player, but I think the Lakers only drafted him for the photo op and just to say that, LeBron played with his son. I don't know if that's the best strategy. But anyway, shout out to Bronny. My relatives who passed away tell me he's Onyama. He's a great person. He's a plus. So, Koto. Anyway, Kanua, I give me Kanua. Wow. la la. Anime le ooh la la. Abumia. 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 Oh, la la. Anime le ooh ah. Abum on you ka. Abum ejibo on you Abum ejibo on you Abum ejibo on you ejibo on you Abum ejibo on you ejibo on you Abum ejibo mbu ejibo nke akanu ejibo nke aka ejibo nke akanu biro ndunka kani meje ya kaniru adoka kani meje ya kaniru adoka biko wasom Pay ha shuku natu matu agemeru adoka biko shuku natu matu kweya aburu ha Mekariachu, for a carotazo, Calacan warrior. Abonishi Calacan. Sri Matre Obiancado Ka Abumonishi Kalakana Abumonishi Kalakana Abumonishi Kalakana Lord. Abumonishi Kalakana Abumonishi Kalakana Abumonishi Kalakana. Okay. Abumon Yishi Kalakana. Abumon Yi. What is that? What the heck did I just do? No. What just happened? Let's reload that. Let's see what I just did. I need a detail doer. I need a Mechuku. Bigo. Konyoza be a Mechuku. Abumuku chuku nkuku nakwa charmin poro ukwu chukwu. Oh. Abumuku chuku nkuku. Akila. Abumuku chuku nkuku kaka. 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 Akila. Kaimihe ofumaka. Abumuku chuku nkuku kaka. Abumuku chuku nkuku kaka. Abumuku chuku nkuku kaka. Kaimihe ofumaka. Akila. Akila la la la. Akila la la la. Akila, 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 Abumoni Akila, Abumoni Akila, Hurumi ozo, Utabwa Kalakana, Hurumi ozo, Utabwa Kalakana, Utabwa. Utabwa kalakanu kanshamru ha 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 kanshamru ha ha kanjidu tabwa ha ha kanjidu tabwa ha ha kamjidelum ha ha kamjidelum ha nakwa ha nakwa ha kawa n'obodo nye ya nsọpụrụ nchọmka abụrụ ha abụrụ ha abụmonye abụmonye abụrụ ha. Singing is a good way to get rid of bad energy. Anyway, all right, let's go. Let us go. Let us go. Let us go. Yak. Oh, Abamugo Chugo and Coco, Abamo Paraki Laquano, Abamugo Chugo and Coco, Baba Bibi Boo Boo, Hapu, Abumele, le. Abumele, le, 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 le. Abumele, le. Abumele, lem, nine. Abumele, Abumele, home, nine, and I'm going to see. Explain that joke in the future. Basically, elle, bui, elle. Elle, bui, elle, ha. Elle, bui, elle, ha. Elle, bui, elle, ha. Oh, boogie, on where. Oh, boo, on yeah. Uku, chuku, and kuku. Abumuku, chuku, and kuku. Abumuku, chuku, and kuku. Abumuku, uku, Abumuku, chuku, and kuku. Abumuku, chuku, and kuku. Abumuku, chuku, and kuku. Abumuku, chuku, and kuku. Abumuku. Oh, okay. Utabwa. That's my song. Check it out. Clearing My Throat Chakra, #2 instrumental. because I've published the video, and I've promoted everywhere. Live performance recap. At least I posted the link. Live performance recap. Abdu review open mic July 5th, 2024. Check it out. Check out my other videos on Inquiry as well. Let me add a bit to a bio. And then I will close this out. Abumuku chugu and kuku ka. Opara Akila. Okay. Oh, Saberua, Saberua, Saberua duo. Saberua. Okay, let's. Oh, Saberua, Saberua, Saberua duo. Saberua. Oh, Saberua, Saberua, Saberua duo. Saberua, Saberua, Saberua duo. Say, oh, say, oh, Saberua, Saberua, Saberua duo. Saberua, Saberua, Saberua do. Oh, say, oh, say, oh, Saberua, Saberua, Saberua do. Oh, Saberua, Saberua. Oh, say, pull up Snapchat here. Oh, Saberua, Saberua, Saberua duo. Oh, say, oh, say, oh, Saberua, Saberua, Saberua do. Oh, Saberua, Saberua, Saberua roo. Oh, say, oh. Oh, say, oh. Say, oh. Wait, no. Oh, say, oh. Say, oh. Saberua, Saberua, Saberua do. Oh, Saberua, Saberua, Saberua do. Oh, Saberua, Saberua, Saberua Rubico, Saberua, Saberua, oh Saberua do. Abumo Saberua do. Abumo Saberua do. Oh Saberua do. All get doom, all get doom, all get doom, doom. All get doom, doom. all get doom, all get doom, all get doom, 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 all get doom, all get doom, all get doom, 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 all get doom, 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 all get doom, 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 all get doom, all get doom, all get doom, 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 all get doom, 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 all get doom, doom, doom. I'll get doom, I'll get doom, I'll get doom, 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 I'll get doom, doom, doom. I'll get doom, doom, doom. I'll get doom, I'll get doom, I'll get doom, 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 I'll get doom, 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 da doom, 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 da doom, 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 da doom, 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 da doom, 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 da doom, 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 da doom, 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 doom. Oh Saberoo I do, oh Saberoo I do, oh Saberoo I Saberoo I Saberoo I do, abumia, my karmia, abum ko Saberoo I do, abum ko Saberoo I do, abum ko Saberoo I do, 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 ko Saberoo I do. Ko Saberoo I do, ko Saberoo I do, ko Saberoo I Saberoo I do. Abumia, abumopara akila, abumia, abumopara akila, opara akila, opara akila, opara akila, abumopara akila, abumopara akila, Allah, la la la. Allah la la la, Allah la la. O para aquila, o para aquila, o para aquila, abum o para aquila, abum o para aquila. I gave me shugi high. I gave me shugi high. I gave me shugi high. I gave me shugi sansone ba sansone ba. I gave me shugi high. 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 Sansone baba. I gave me shugi high. 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 Sansone baba. I gave me shugi high. I gave me shugi high. I get me chuggy chuggy 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 sensane ba sensane baba. I get me chuggy chuggy high. I get me chuggy chuggy high. I get me chuggy chuggy sensane ba sensane baba. I get me chuggy chuggy high. I get me chuggy chuggy high. I get me chuggy. I get me chuggy chuggy high. I get me. I get me chuggy chuggy high. I get me chuggy chuggy sensane ba sensane baba. I get me chuggy chuggy high. I get me chuggy chuggy high. I get me chuggy chuggy high. Sensei baba. Okay, I need to go eat. Okay, I'm gonna post this video that I just recorded with you all. Thank you for being on this journey of, this post. And then, yeah, thank you for being on this journey. So, I should really start posting links on the laptop more. I really don't like fiddling on this little phone. I'm not a fiddler. Just not a fiddler. But anyway, thank you all so much for being on this journey. Please like and subscribe. Join the Patreon as well. Which is also, well, that's a different type of subscription, but do that. And then buy my merchandise, leave your comments, donate to my GoFundMe, and that'll be all. This has been another moment in the life. More coming this morning. See ya.